Where was I now?
It was, oh goodness, it was after, I don't even remember.
When they took us to Auschwitz, or
That's what it was. We were getting back into Auschwitz again, and you were the last ones to, come out.
Okay, to come out.
And then it was the gypsies.
We were taken to Auschwitz, and we got into block. They had blocks, like a block made of wood.
Yeah.
And every block had about 1,000 or 2,000 people in it. But we got in a very bad block, which didn't have any bunk beds, just slept on the floor, everybody.
Yeah.
But me and my cousin, since we found that block Älteste, who knew the family of my cousin, gave us a bunk bed.
Yeah.
So we slept in a bunk bed, the rest of them on cement on the floor. And we were working, and they took us from Auschwitz to Bergen-Belsen, to Kurzbach, then to Großrosen, and from there we went to Bergen-Belsen. Bergen-Belsen was one of the worst camps.
Yeah.
They were bringing to Bergen-Belsen already the less transport from all over Europe, because the Russian army was already very close, and the Germans knew it, the Nazis, that the best thing is they run away from the Russians and go to the English army, to the American, because this is how it happened, who were liberated by English army and by Americans. They did nothing to them, but Russia hung him. He was terrible, took him to the concentration, to other camps to Russia.
Mm.
So they didn't, and the people who were taken already, the last from Hungary, were taken straight to Bergen-Belsen. When we arrived at Auschwitz, they cut our hair all over the body and disinfected us, so we didn't get lice. But the people who came already, they didn't have time to send them to gas chambers. They kept them there with their hair, and they didn't have where to shower, to take care of themselves. They got full of lice.
Yeah.
The lice was eating us up. And when they took me to the hospital when I was injured, they put me on a bunk bed in the very top. And my leg was injured, and I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything. So what I did, I arrived there at night with two ladies. They put me on one of these bunk beds, and one of them died that night. And I took the food from him. I was very, very hungry from her. The other one died in the morning. I took her shoes. I had no shoes to walk in. And slowly, there were people like walking around. In 5 minutes, they were dead.
Wow.
And I was so scared that I had a feeling something is going on there. We had no idea what it is. We had no way of knowing that it's a typhus fever. And it was killing the people, no medication, nothing, with high fever. So I got a stick, and with one stick running away from the hospital, and finding the camp where my cousin was and where my friends were. So they brought me there, and they thought that I'm dead already, because they thought in Auschwitz they take you when you are injured right away to the gas chambers, but they didn't have any more gas chambers, no time for it. So we were there approximately from February, March, till May, till we were liberated. And I don't know how, but miraculously I survived and lived to tell my story. And my sister was liberated. She wasn't with me. She was liberated in Czechoslovakia in a hospital. And my cousin came home And when she found out that nobody is alive from her family, there were 6 kids and she's the only one who survived. She didn't want to go anywhere. She was just like, she didn't care about living anymore. And we couldn't take her away, we couldn't go any place, and I didn't want to leave her there. So she is still alive, she lives in Israel, but she is already for 20 years handicapped. She can't walk, she can't do anything.